Namaskaram all. Welcome once again to the basic lessons Mridangam video. Here in today's video, we will be exploring a different kind of lesson which actually incorporates everything what we have learned. However, the main thing of this lesson or the main objective of this lesson is to actually point out about the Chappu, which is a tone enhancer, or it's mainly used to indicate the Shruti of a Mridangam or any instrument. So Chappu is basically a very important stroke in Mridangam because it gives tonal quality to the Mridangam while we play our solkattus. Because Mridangam is also a tonal drum. So Chappu, we have two varieties of Chappu. One is the full Chappu or Muru Chappu. The other is the Arai Chappu or the Half Chappu. So full Chappu is played primarily by using the little finger or the side of the black portion, which is played like this to create the lower sound, lower octave sound. So using the little finger, we play at the side just a bit above the black portion, and what we do is to get the sa of to get the Shruti of the Mridangam. In this case, we hear the C Shruti. And the other Chappu, but before we talk about the other Chappu, this Chappu is like the most fundamental Chappu which is required for a Mridangist when he or she wants to produce, just to indicate the Shruti of the Mridangam. Of, let's say, if you are playing a very speed farans where it is difficult to play the other Chappu, this is actually very useful, and it's also a starter for those who find it difficult to produce the tone required for other Chappu. So we have the other Chappu or the Half Chappu, which is played using the palm of the right hand, if it's a right-handed Mridangist, or vice versa. If you're a left-handed Mridangist, you use your left side palm to produce the same tone. So other Chappu is basically also to produce the same tone as the full Chappu. However, instead of using the small finger, we will use the side of the palm, which is typically nearer to the little finger, to produce the tone. And it is played slightly above the full Chappu, which is played between the black portion and the white portion gap, to produce the same sound as this. So this is the full Chappu. In other Chappu, what we do is we will play the hand like this. We'll place the hand in this position using this part, and then we try to produce the same tone as the full Chappu kind of technique to get the same tone. So this is the Half Chappu. This is Muru Chappu. Half Chappu. The other Chappu indicates the upper octave sound, upper octave shadjam. And the Muru Chappu indicates the lower octave shadjam. But compared with the full Chappu, Half Chappu is a bit more difficult at first to master, because you need to use the right side of your palm to produce the same tone as you did for your full Chappu using the small finger. However, other Chappu produces more weight and depth in the playing. Where we need to give weight to the playing, Half Chappu helps. So this is our two kinds of chappus that we use. And basic lessons which use other chapper or full chapper, depending on which is comfortable for you as a Mridangam player or as a student. You know, we are going to play the Dhikuthakatharikitha lesson, where Dhiku, we will use the index finger on the black portion followed by thumb. Dhiku is played with the index finger on the black portion followed by thumb on the left side. Ta, ka is played with other chapper or full chapper followed by thumb. So in the case of playing with the full chapper, taka is played like that. This is the full chapper version of taka. If you were to play the same taka using other chapper, it goes like this. Then followed by tadikitha, as how we played in the previous videos. So putting all of these together, if you were to play this lesson using full chapper, it goes like this. If Dhikuthakatharikitha were to be played using other chapper or half chapper, this is how we are to play. So now, let us see how we can incorporate these both chappers in Dhikuthakatharikitha with a version where we first play only with full chapper as follows. Dhikuthakatharikitha. Dhikuthakatharikitha. Minimum 2 times to be played for the first beat. Using the other chapper, the same lesson is played as follows. The next beat is Dhikuthakatharikitha, 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 Dhikuthakatharikitha. To be played minimum 4 times, the second speed. The other way of playing it is Dhikuthakatharikitha, 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 Dhikuthakatharikitha. Third speed to be played minimum 8 times. So the next speeds that follow with the full chapper and other chapper, as we see, you'll be played like the Dhikuthakatharikitha lesson, and apart from that, we can also practice these two chappus separately, like just a small basic exercise where we can alternate between the full chappu and the other chappu. If you want to get equal mastery of both chappus, clarity and weight. And we can also practice the subsequent speeds like this. So with that, I hope this lesson has been useful for all of you. Hope to see you all again in the next video. Till then, thank you and bye.